Evening, everybody. It is 5:26, and this is Tuesday, the 5th of September. No longer summer, at least unofficially. And this is your closing comment video number 1897. Okay, so the markets were lower. They were lower all day, um, while the S&P never really got much movement to the upside. Neither did the Nasdaq or the Dow. They all closed to the downside. Market internals were horrendous. 3 to 1 down on the NYSE, which was down 195, finishing on the low, little over 0.5%. Nasdaq down $10.86, but advanced declines 5 to 2 to the downside. Volume 4.3 billion. I would expect to see that move a bit higher. Anyway, the Nasdaq was only down $11, S&P down 1894, and was up for a nanosecond. The Russell down over 42.1%. And the leader to the downside were the transports down 346.86, 2.19%. The VIX was up, but just a little. 1401 up 19 cents or 1.37%, and that is really minuscule. The chart on the screen is the oil. Let's move this to the weekly so we can get a little better picture of it. It was substantially higher on the day, got up as high as 88.07, closed 86.69, still up $1.14, still maintaining those higher lows, higher highs, closed well off, but still mid-range on the day and up 1.3%. Nat gas was down 18 cents. That's typical. The gold was down 14 and a half, silver down 69 cents. I'm going to have to look at both of those to be a buyer in the very short term. Bitcoin up $35, really a nothing burger there. But even though the dollar was up, we still had up action in a lot of the international futures, just not the gold. The bonds moved higher. The 10-year, I believe, was up about 9 basis points, which is kind of a big move there. And the long bond was down 1.25. And this is clearly the government crowding out and having to pay up. Earnings after the close, Zscaler, symbol ZS, and that was 162.74, up 436. Strong beat, got up as high as 173.73, but right now is trading 161.29, only up 291, actually just under where it closed. Gtlb, Gitlab, surprise earnings there. They were looking for a loss. The stock had closed 49.74, up 57 cents. Got as high as 54.38. Last is 52.01. So holding on to a bit of that gain. Tesla was up today. The home builders with the higher interest rates were down hard. Pulte 77.89, down 474, 5.7, and Toll Brothers down about the same, down 471 or 5.5. Tomorrow we have pre-open. We have the mortgage apps and the July trade balance, always a big negative. We have August S&P Global Service PMI at 9:45. At 10, we have ISM non-manufacturing. And at 2 o'clock, we have the September Beige Book. That was the kind of day it was. We actually went long SPXS, which is the leveraged down S&P. We paid between 28 and 30 cents. They closed 33, and SPXS closed on the high of the day. I'll be back in the morning.